I think as a third-year medical student, I had really been exposed to the realities of what the American medical system really is today. And doctors do a pretty darn good job making it work. But there are so many inefficiencies, there are so many things that complicate the relationship between doctor and patient that are systemic, that are organizational, that really need to be changed on a sort of higher level, 40,000-foot level, than on the sort of one-on-one with patients. The problem is I didn't know how to do that. Right? I saw the problem, but I felt powerless to really sort of engage with it. And I needed a way to, I guess, learn how to feel out for the levers of change in society and in sort of the healthcare system at large. And HKS really, for me, represented this curriculum for how change could be brought to the healthcare system. I tell you, there was one session in my first year as a Dubin Fellow that really flipped my understanding of what leadership was. And that was the experience with Ronald Heifetz. And so he taught us the difference between authority and leadership. Now, often we confuse the two, folks who are in power, who have political designations or who are presidents or congressmen. We often think that those folks are leaders simply because they're in those positions. When in reality, those individuals have authority. And to confuse the two is dangerous because when you have authority, a lot of the times you are constrained. Some of the greatest leaders we've ever heard or experienced, folks like Martin Luther King, Gandhi, these are folks who had sort of an influence that was not commensurate to the position they held. So he taught us basically that leadership takes courage, takes risk, and to be a leader means to really expose people to the harsh realities and to the work that needs to be done to fix the problems in their community. It's interesting. I knew coming to HKS, I knew I'd get a great experience. I knew I'd have excellent mentors. I knew I'd take excellent classes. I knew I'd be exposed to some of the most interesting ideas around the world. What I didn't know, what I didn't anticipate, was that by coming to HKS and being part of the Dubin Fellowship, I really was joining a family. And that experience of being part of a family has made a huge difference.